Welcome. It has arrived. We are back. This is No Games, Just Sports with MLB The Show 23 with the Seattle Mariners. We are back for a full 162 game season. It starts tonight. We are hosting the Cleveland Guardians. This is going to be a long season. This is going to be a battle. We got far last year. We got to the World Series for the first time in franchise history. Did lose in Game 6, but we got the experience, and we have unfinished business. So sit back, relax, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and definitely please hit that notification bell so you don't miss a game all season long with MLB The Show 23 and the Seattle Mariners. Sit back, relax. Let's get after it.
The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Seattle Mariners looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Oh, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and towing the slab in this one, Luis Castillo. What do we have on him?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Stephen Kwan now at the plate. Good contact guy, good defender. In there for strike one. Nobody out, runner at first. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fast. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing. And thunder in that bat. First pitch just misses. Jimenez leads off first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Gonna count 1-2. That one missed.
It's a good take.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and that's outside. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
3-2. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. On the ground right side. And he grabs it in foul ground. And here it comes. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
And he deals. And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
The pitch. Rolled slowly to first. And they put the tag on him for the out. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
And a pitch. Colton Wong leading things off and takes a strike. Popped up. Jimenez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one down.
Batting second.
Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
One down, base is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. Gonzalez trying to get there. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So 2 down now, and here is Ty France. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides.
And the throw to first is there to put an end to the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark, and now it's Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Castillo, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. The 1-0. This ball's chopped on the ground. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Right side. It's through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
George Valera digs in for the Guardians. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. The 0-1. That one fouled off. One out. Runners at first and second. The 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And the pitch. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now that
Bo Naylor with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Andres Jimenez. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Now 1-1. Naylor at third. Rosario over at second. Naylor on at first with 2 down. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Rodriguez puts it away, and that's the 3rd out. 3 left for the Guardians. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back in Seattle, bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. The line to kick the pitch. That one hit to right. Gonzalez moves under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hard hit, right side. Toss to Naylor. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The left fielder, A.J.
2 outs, base is empty. A.J. Pollock at the dish.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
2 outs, runner at first. And the batter now, Eugenio Suarez. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
That one's in there, 0-1. Comebacker to the mound. And it gets by him.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers.
1-1.
First and second, 2 down. Next pitch is popped up. Ramirez settles under it. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Mariners leave a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now, Stephen Kwan. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Rips one to right and foul ball. Stephen Kwan pretty active on the bases, and not surprising, his favorite players growing up were two really good base runners, Ichiro Suzuki and Dave Roberts. Swing and a ball popped up. Crawford racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Castillo in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. And first offering is fouled off. Ramirez, an All-Star a season ago, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
No, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Bell measures 6 feet 4 inches, 260 pounds, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. There's a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Oh, 2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Guardians go down 1-2-3, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back. Here's Taylor Trammell.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And there's a strike, Bieber. A 6'3" righty, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Ripped into left center, base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Colton Wong up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1 the count.
Trammell on at first, nobody out. In the air, right side. Gonzalez moves under this one. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford getting ready to hit. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Crawford, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. In the air out towards right center. Gonzalez makes the catch. 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 23.
Ty France up next for the Mariners. Grounded out his first time. Bieber checks the runner. Trammell back in on a dive. And it goes just foul. In the air out to center. Valera moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over. 1 left for Seattle, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Josh Naylor. Castillo back to work. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. That one missing inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Kicks and fires. Caught him looking for the K.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. So in now for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez. In there for strike 1. The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Out towards left center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Now it's the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. The Guardians go down in order. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And fouled off.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one hops against the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
And now here is A.J. Pollock in the air, right field. And it's caught. Runner tagging for third. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Gone! Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. First offering, misses the mark. The pitch. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Now here is Taylor Trammell, and he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Ripped, but it curls foul. Raleigh leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The pitch. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bieber checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. The 1-2.
2-2 to count.
And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Now time called at the plate. Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, George Valera. The wind of the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle, and it gets by him.
Now batting, the catcher,
George Valera with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor reached on an infield single his first time. Foul ball. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Righty to the plate. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
So the lineup flips over. Here's a speed threat. Andres Jimenez, 1 for 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals, and it's fouled away. On the ground, could be 2. To Crawford for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back in Seattle, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Colton Wong. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Crawford up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Beaver checks the runner. Wong back on a dive. And the 1-0. Swings through that.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
This one high in the air to left center. Kwan racing over to make the catch.
The first baseman, number 23,
Ty France up next for the Mariners. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. That one's in there, 0-1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Here's the 0-1.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Wong at first, one gone. Bounce to the left side. Sneaks through, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now at the plate, Julio Rodriguez in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was a moonshot, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. In the air to left center. Kwan heads after it. Racing, makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Out to center. Valera moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at T-Mobile Park. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Stephen Kwan is making a name for himself. He won the College World Series playing at Oregon State. He played along with Adley Rutschman and Nick Madrigal, and he took home a Gold Glove his first year in the majors, 2022.
I want to talk about a guy who makes great contact. Hard to throw it past him. He does not swing and miss very often.
Slings it across. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And up next for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Castillo, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And a pitch. On the ground to first, and foul ball. You know, see, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
To the right side. On to France. Out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the M's 5 and the Guardians nothing. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Barriger.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's already homered here in this one.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one. Suarez, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kwan racing over to make the catch.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. Raleigh, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. The lefty, the 1-0. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Just off the outside part of the plate. Now he steps out as time is granted. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one lifted to left. Kwan settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out.
The designated hitter, number 5.
2 outs, base is empty. Taylor Trammell digs in now. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Barriger, in his 2nd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Bunt attempt, popped up. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Nobody left for Seattle, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And welcome back. At the plate, Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
And the right-hander back to work. Just missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now it's going to be Oscar Gonzalez. In there for strike one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
And a foul ball. And here it comes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Naylor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And now the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And first offering is fouled off. And a good eye there. And he deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Crawford makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And a pitch. That one pulled foul. The pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And now the lefty in the dirt. Over to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Crawford in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side to first. He's out.
The first baseman, number 23,
Ty France up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. Fought off foul. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And out of here. Ty France goes deep. That's his 50th career homer. And they add on. It's 6-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. For the 4th time tonight. Checks over to first. Back safely. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. It bangs off the wall. The run scores all the way from first. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well done. Drives in the run. He hit the ball so well right there, and I really thought it was going to carry out of here, but that's definitely the big part of the yard, and you just really have to get a hold of one to drive it out in that part of the ballpark. But you can't be mad about driving one off the wall.
Here's the left fielder, A.J. Pollock. On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mariners 7 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, George Valera. Castillo back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back there, and it's gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luis Castillo won't go any further. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. Isaiah Campbell comes on now, on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
And now Bo Naylor. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Foul ball there. Next one misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike 3.
Now batting, second base.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Andres Jimenez, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And a count 1-2.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Could be extra bases. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Now batting, left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a hit. Coming around third is Jimenez. To the plate, save. It's 7-2.
Back-to-back base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. First pitch, and he just misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The pitch. Swings and misses.
1 ball,
And a
1
count
strike.
even 1-1. That's through there for a strike.
Well, he went
1
inside
ball,
a couple of
2
times,
strikes.
and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next one misses, and the count's even at 2. Righty delivers. Stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Swings and sends a rocket to right. He makes the grab. 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter,
Josh Bell at the plate now. Little chopper rolls foul. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good eye right there. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. makes the grab, and that's the inning. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mariners 7 and the Guardians 2. Bottom of the 8th, and now the pitch. Well struck, right field. That's back there. And it's gone. The Rockets 1 to right, and they tack 1 on the board. It's 8-2.
When you see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach, you'll hit for a high average as well.
Eli Morgan takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now Cal Raleigh, and first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever, and a big swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to the lead. It's 9-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So up next, Taylor Trammell. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The wide to kick the pitch. Strike 2.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Colton Wong, the next to hit. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Ripped on the ground to second. Jimenez throw to first. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. New pitcher for the Mariners, Andres Munoz.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so you should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Leading off the Cleveland,
Munoz in his 4th year, 24 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. And here it comes. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Players from Mexico City to Baja California have been in the league going back to the 30s. Mexico has been represented every decade for nearly 100 years now and has a strong history in MLB.
And the 1-0. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball two.
That one missed. There's a strike.
2-2. Yep.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kicks and deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one just misses. And now 3-2. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So man aboard. So in now for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next offering is in for a strike. Struck him out without a swing. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three.
Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Ahmed Rosario. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Naylor leads off first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 strikes.
The punch out there. That's his second strikeout. Man at first, and now the center fielder, George Valera. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And that's in for a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Wong settles under this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners collect their first win of the season.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars. But an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, thanks for watching. This is MLB The Show 23 by No Games, Just Sports. The Sports Gamer, good win. Opening day, 9-2. We'll be back tomorrow with game 2 of this 4-game series. I appreciate you. I love you. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Helps the channel out. I definitely appreciate it. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think of the game. And we'll see you tomorrow at the ballpark.